Hey record-loving friends, this is Brian from Tokyo Record Style. Today I am going to be taking you again to my website, to tokyo.record.style, and I am going to narrate to you some of the stories that I write about the subjects I photograph on the streets of Tokyo. People who have just purchased records. I spot them with their record store bags and I say, hey, can I take a picture? And I interview them and write short stories. Now, I have over 200 of these, and I've decided I'm going to narrate them to you, and I'm going to go back to the very beginning. And because the first few series are a little bit short, I'm just going to read a couple of them on this, and then maybe in the future I'll read them individually. But this is actually starting with my shot. This is the photograph of that I use on my profile photo, and I don't know why I chose this shot, but it's in the ballroom record, now closed ballroom record in Kichijoji. Why I'm sitting on this side of the camera is because I'll put it right here. I'm holding a copy of Sleepwalk by Santo and Johnny, the da da na 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 on the slide guitar, that I actually walked into a record store in New York City. I can't remember the name of the record store. If I see it, I'd recognize it, and hummed that very tune to the owner, and he pulled out this record for me, and I've been playing it for years and years, and I found another copy of it in Ballroom Records, and I gifted it to my friend. So I just used it. This record store was so cool, so I've been using it for my profile on here, and this is from November 25th, 2022, almost 1 year ago. Hey, welcome to my new Instagram, where I am going to be documenting record collecting, record shops, music loving in Tokyo, and all the freaks, weirdos, and hipsters whose passion for music knows no bounds. I'm Brian, 20-year Tokyo resident and lifelong record collector and music lover. Follow me for a glimpse into this supremely cool subculture and share your passion for music with me. Pose for my camera and show me the records you just scored. See you out there, Tokyo. Look for the guy with the records and the camera. And again, that was the Santo and Johnny Sleepwalk 7-inch, which you can go check out on tokyo.record.style. Okay, for the next one, I'm going to go to my pal, Michael Warren. He's been featured here on tokyo.record.style many times. This is, I think, also a short one, or relatively short. It says here, Tokyo Record Style's first official victim. My dear pal, musician extraordinaire, check out one of his many bands, including Honest People. Fellow Top 5 Records podcast co-host, links eventually in bio, Michael Warren, in town from beautiful Aomori. Michael and I came to know each other through record collecting 4 or 5 years ago, and have pretty much connected nearly every day since, sharing musical musings on our imaginary radio show, The Dog Log, upon which we have logged thousands of hours. Love hitting the record stores with Michael when he's in town, which is quite often. He always takes hauls back north to DJ sets on the ferry at Lake Towada, at his nearby pizzeria called 1454, a hip community center and cafe and beyond. Today, he scored a Dire Straits / Pretenders BBC recording, not on Discogs, Taylor Swift's Folklore, and not one, but 2 Terry Stafford Suspicion pressings, the mono version, which he unexpectedly gifted to me at coffee later. I also made him pose for a portrait wearing his knit sweater, indigo Levi's shirt jacket, signature beanie, today's color blue, and his subtly and subversive hip, disc union, hello yellow, totes tote. Perfect little run to Shinjuku's main disc union, and a perfect record homie to kick off the feed. Thanks, Michael, and safe travels back to Tohoku with those precious records. Okay, this is Masao Tsubaki of the infamous Flash Disc Ranch. Hands down, the absolute coolest record shop in all of Tokyo, without a doubt, Flash Disc Ranch in Shimokitazawa, run by the consummate record collector, cult hero, Masao Tsubaki. I think Shimokitazawa has been my stomping grounds for so long, since before iPhone days, that I actually witnessed the MP3 digital revolution tragically wipe out a handful of awesome local independent record stores that had struggled to stay afloat, with no help from giants like Disc Union, Tower, and HMV. I remember lamenting almost decades ago now, there goes another one, and another, and at one point I thought they'd eventually all go. I thought for sure Flash Disc Ranch's days were numbered, especially considering how cheap you could get records there for, and how seemingly few people were ever in there, despite its always killer inventory and supremely cool vibe. Maybe it wasn't as bleak as I remember it, but boy, when I paid a visit today, how things have changed from those perceptions. 20 people must have stopped in just the 30 minutes that I was there. It was crowded. Young people, old people, couples and groups of people shopping together, cute girls, people speaking different languages, maybe some B-list celebrity, I couldn't really tell. The music that played was as cool as ever, something I didn't know but felt that I should have. The bins were full of heaps of well-curated goodies, of literally all genre, that I wish I had more money to buy. And not so full that you couldn't actually look through them. Yo, Disc Union and Face, take a hint. And there was Tsubaki-san, sort of smugly but sweetly, like all record store owners should be, reprimanding people for not sanitizing their hands or following the other reasonable rules that were all made for your crate-digging pleasure. All while chatting me up about Leon Russell, the Tulsa Sound, and knowing way more about it than I even knew. Gosh, I want to go on, but I'm running out of space. Let me just say this. Tsubaki and Flash Disc Ranch are both goddamn national treasures. When that place is gone, it will be the end of an era. Go there and be awed by it all. Ask Tsubaki-san for some recommendations and for some stories, because he knows them. And also what you want more than even you do. Buy some records, not because he needs you to, but because no matter what you select, it will make you infinitely cooler than you already were. P.S. Tsubaki-san has graciously allowed me to set up late-night mobile photo studios in front of Flash. That's the last photo, my setup for making one-coin street portraits. And this particular post features one awesome record that I scored from Flash, maybe the day that I wrote this. The Grateful Dead's Garcia's Gang. I'm going to feature this one a little bit later. It's so cool. Super cool. Okay, guys, that's this edition of Storytime with Tokyo Record Style. I hope you guys enjoyed. I work really hard to write these stories, and I really appreciate everybody liking them and encouraging me to keep writing them. I know some of you have said that they're long and hard to read, but I really enjoy writing them, and I'm just going to keep doing that. And so thank you for taking the time to listen and to hear them read straight from the horse's mouth. Until next time, I will see you out there at the record store. Bye.